Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to my Sci-Fi Horrorfest pickup. Now, these are stuff that I got at a convention I ended up going to yesterday called the Sci-Fi Horrorfest. It goes on for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. I know, or it's going on right now, but I always wish I could go on Saturday, but I can't because I always have to work on that day, so Friday's the only day I could go and just make the best of it. I didn't get much stuff over at the convention because I decided to bring most of the movies out of my own personal collection with me to get signed. So, without further ado, let's get to the stuff I ended up getting at the convention. First, a couple of 8x10 autographs. First, my friend Felissa Rose was there, and she was glad to see me, and I was glad to see her, and she was glad to finally meet my girlfriend for the first time. And basically, at her table, she's had basically every single picture that I've seen over the years from the scare convents known to man. So I basically have every single one of them. But she asked me if I had this one, and I told her no. So she decided to sign this one to me, like a little sleepaway camp Scooby-Doo kind of thing, where she put, "To Eric, Fred knows my secret. Zoinks." Next, another autograph I ended up getting. I ended up meeting Jason Brooks, who played Jason from the fan films of Friday the 13th's Vengeance, Vengeance 2, and Roseblood. And I had to pick out this photo because this is my number one favorite Friday the 13th fan from all time, and that's Roseblood, where he ended up putting, "Eric, watch out, Jason is back." He was such a very nice guy, very cool too. Also, my friend Matt from You and Your Horror Movies was there. He had his little table set up and he was selling certain movies out of his own collection, like some DVDs and some Blu-rays. And when I saw this sitting on the table, and I remember seeing bits and pieces to this movie, but I just don't remember it much, and I don't remember what the movie is about. But I haven't seen this movie in a while, and he was selling it for $10 because if you go online and try to find this movie, you're not going to find it anywhere because it's out of print and people are asking for a very insane price. So when I saw this, I'm thinking $10, I'll take it, and that's Lord of Illusions. So again, I remember seeing bits and pieces of this movie, but don't remember much of it. It has 2 discs. One's the theatrical version, the other is the director's cut. So I'll be watching the director's cut tonight to see how it is. So again, it's been a while since I've seen it. So thank you, Matt, for having this at your table. Also, when I bought the movie from him, he also had a couple of these that he ended up signing as well. And that's a picture of him with his banner. And he put Eric collect horror movies, and he signed it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, the stuff that I end up bringing in out of my own personal collection to get signed for DVDs and Blu-rays. So, as I mentioned, my good friend Felissa Rose was there. And I kind of told her I decided to bring in this movie because she mentioned it on her podcast of Casualty Friday, saying that she wished that this movie would get discovered more by horror fans. And when I told her about it, she knew exactly what I was talking about, and she was like shocked and thrilled and surprised I ended up bringing it in, and that's Satan's Playground. And the reason why that she says that she wishes that this movie would get discovered more by horror fans is because she plays like the final girl, and that's very unusual because usually when you watch a movie of hers, she gets killed, but in this one, she plays the final girl. And basically, this movie is about the Jersey Devil. So she ended up putting, "To Eric, I'll protect you from the Jersey Devil." So she was thrilled that I ended up bringing it in. She was like, "Oh my God." Yeah. So she was happy about it. Next, another one I ended up bringing in for her to sign. She was talking about this movie at the Scare Convent in 2019 in Rochester, because that was the last time I saw her. And I did a review on this movie as well on my YouTube channel, and that's A Nun's Curse. And she ended up putting, to Eric, stay away from Sister Monday, because that's her character and that's who she plays. Another one I ended up bringing in for her to sign. And she said that a fan didn't like this movie because I guess her character ended up scaring her or some shit like that. But I thought it was not bad, and that's Rootwood, where she ended up putting to Eric, enjoy the end. So that's what she put on here. Next, another one I ended up bringing in for her to sign is the Blu-ray copy of Wolf Hollow. So I had to bring this one in for her to sign, and she ended up putting to Eric, happy you watched the movie. So that's what she put. Okay, next for Felissa, I had to bring in for her to sign is Silent Night, Zombie Night. And on this one, she ended up putting to Eric, all my love. So that's what she put there. Another one I ended up bringing for her to sign is Ugly Spider Party, where she put to Eric, I love the weenies. And that is a line that she says in the movie. Another one of hers I ended up bringing in to sign is Scream Test, and she put to Eric, you're the sweetest. Next, now when I first got this movie, I didn't know that this Blu-ray had 2 slipcovers, and I thought it just came with one. But after I found out that this had 2 slipcovers, I figured I'd keep it on this slip cover because I like this cover art better than the other one when I first got it in the mail. But not only I got Felissa to sign, but I also got Dave Sheridan to sign it, and that's Bloody Summer Camp. So right there is Felissa's signature, right there is Dave Sheridan's signature, and I got everyone else's signature on here too, like the director Dave Kerr, I mean, and pretty much there it is. Next, another one of Felissa's I end up bringing in to sign, and that's Tales of Halloween, where she makes a little small cameo appearance, but she plays the cat. She said her kids are in it, Tiffany Shepard's kids are in it, and it's a 10-short anthology story. So she put to Eric, meow. Next, I met Ken Foray at the Sci-Fi Horrorfest event, and I ended up bringing in this movie for him to sign, and that's Despa. So I had to bring that in for him to sign. Next, I ended up bringing this one in for Felissa to sign, and that's Terrifier 2, where she put to Eric, what's going on? Also, when I met Ken Foray, I also brought in this movie for him to sign, and that's From Beyond. So I had to get him to sign that one. And also, when I met Dave Sheridan, that I mentioned earlier, I decided to bring in this one as well for him to sign, and that's Victor Crowley, where he put to Eric, I would have had your babies. Because that is the line he ended up using in the movie they end up saying to a girl. And last, as I mentioned it, when I met Jason Brooks, not only I picked out the photo at his table, but I also had to bring this in for him to sign, and that's the Manifest Edition Blu-ray copy of Roseblood. So I had to bring this in for him to sign it. So I'm very, very glad I did. Alright guys, so that's it for my Sci-Fi Horrorfest pickups. What would you guys think? Did you like anything I showed off? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. And also, were you there at the Sci-Fi Horrorfest event at Vernon Downs in Vernon, New York? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. I've already uploaded the walk around video, and I uploaded an interview with my good friend Felissa Rose. That was my first time doing an interview with her. So I hope you get a chance to watch those 2 videos. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos. Later.